0.4.12, as we can see there. That's significant because this version of sysbench, the earlier version, will run for the full 10,000 factoring of prime numbers and see how long it takes, whereas later versions of sysbench, as we've discovered in other videos, run for a set time and then tell you what's happened in the time. But on this particular version of sysbench, which will run on all the boards we're testing, we'll see how long it takes to factor up to 10,000, and we'll get some comparable time figures. Normally I go into a fast forward mode at this point, but it can't take that long to finish, I wouldn't imagine. So let's sit here and be very excited about what it's going to do, what result is going to come up. Let's just move the window around whilst we're doing it, so we'll put that up there. Come on, little board, you can get there. Probably getting very hot. Yes, I've just touched this heatsink, it is getting slightly hot, but never mind. Hopefully, in a second, it'll give us a result. I once threatened to learn to play the harmonica to cover moments like this when things were not happening, but oh, there we are. We've got a result. What is it? It's 62.5 seconds it's taken to factor prime numbers up to a value of 10,000. And you might be thinking, what's the relevance of that number? Well, of course, we need to have something comparable. And earlier, I ran this on the Raspberry Pi Zero W, and it took quite a while. This is a single core board, so I actually used the command just for one thread, and it gave us a result of 230.6 seconds. So it is the case that the Banana Pi M20 is about 4 times faster, at least running this sysbench test, than Raspberry Pi Zero W. I also did a test using the Raspberry Pi 3A Plus, and that completed the sysbench test in 29.9 seconds, so significantly faster. So there we are. We've got some comparable numbers showing us the relative performance of the Banana Pi M20, the Raspberry Pi Zero W, and the Raspberry Pi 3A Plus. The Banana Pi M20 is a low-cost single-board computer that packs more processor power than the Raspberry Pi Zero W into the same very small form factor. This said, software support for this board is not what it could be. It's not as good as it is for the Raspberry Pi models, and therefore, unless you need a low-cost board with this much power in this form factor, I would suggest you probably should consider buying a Raspberry Pi Zero W or a Raspberry Pi 3A Plus. But now that's it for another video. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please press that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I hope to talk to you again very soon.
Yeah, so and again, like they even get smaller. So like that's your full Raspberry Pi there. That was the Banana Pi, and then you also have like the Raspberry Pi Mini. But then there's even smaller ones like that one. Yeah. So processor, memory, and Wi-Fi. You see the water. That's the Wi-Fi on. So one has a single core, one has a dual core. I'll tell you now which one's which. Have a guess. Remember processor, memory, yeah, Wi-Fi, how much? Very quick. Good guess. Okay. Two. Good outshine. Yeah. How can they manufacture that for £2? Because the parts, like you see the chips on it. Like a USB dongle. How much do you pay for a Wi-Fi dongle? I was looking at one on Amazon. They were trying to charge £30 just for that. The Wi-Fi dongles. How do they do that? And again, there's a newer one that's the dual core. You know what I mean? That's 10 times more powerful than this. I think it's 4. So this little device you can hook up to the network we're building, and it can talk. Yeah. Send all the data you want on it. The little camera then you can get as an add-on. You just plug in the camera and then it can start recording and dumping all that traffic. So like as you can see that there's going to be millions of these. Actually, they're putting them as runners and new names. Like where they're going to put them is beyond. So again, that's what they're doing. They're going to get more and more and more and more of those. Yeah. So that's your IoT, and again, they're on asking. So again, we'll discuss the topics, and then eventually we'll have a look at what type of questions they want to ask. Like, what does IoT stand for? They'll give you some options or something like that. On the exam. Yeah. So that's big data, the consultants, IoT and IoT. The other thing is, cards. So like all these devices, well, that wireless one only has a small amount. These ones use an SD card. No disk. So again, SD cards were designed to store pictures. Not really designed for an OS, but again, they're there, they use them, and again, they can be quite big. So SD cards are on the exam.
Welcome to another video from explainingcomputers.com. This time, I'm going to talk about secure digital or SD cards. These were first launched back in 1999 and are now available with many different capacity types, speed classes, and bus interfaces. New SD card standards have also been announced, and so in this video, I'm going to explain all current and forthcoming SD card specifications, as well as running some performance tests.
And remember, Crystal Bismarck, that just rules the tests. But obviously, an SD card versus an old hard disk versus, a new SSD, which is going to be better? SSD, of course. Yeah, and again, the fastest ones are, the latest DM.2s are the best. Yeah. And again, when you start running these tests, that's what you're going to see.
20 years ago, the first SD cards were what we now call standard size. Smaller mini SD cards had arrived in 2003, followed by even smaller micro SD cards in 2005. Today, mini SD cards are rare, with most devices using either a standard or a micro SD card, and newer SD card